Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to InfraSpace the Core. That's right. And in today's episode, I need a little red science, which means I got to make a little bit of blue, green, and yellow science because all my builds in science are temporary. So I have to plop down some science all over the place, and we'll get a little red science done so we can get it out of the way. So let's get to it. Okay, we're back in, and sure enough, as you can see, I'm a little busy preparing our next cores, you betcha. And our current 5 cores are looking pretty good. Pretty stable at the moment. They're pretty happy. Behind the scenes, of course, we're preparing the arrival of my new cores by beginning the necessary electronic components, which, of course, we're going to make home appliances and some computers and all the things, but I need more science. So this is not going to happen just yet. We're going to use this space here for some science. So you can see here, we are going to have a little bit of science going on. Now, red science is slow, tedious, and painful. It's just so many things. That being said, though, it's kind of weird. So obviously you can make 1 blue science every 20 seconds, okay? And that will fill and that will fill 3 buildings because these green science only make 1 green science every 60 seconds, right? But it turns out you need 3, so I just realized I'm going to need more blue science. Darn it! I thought it was a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a 3-to-1. So that would be I'll need 3 of these buildings to fill 1 of those. And anyway, I'll fix that in a minute. And then of course we need 1 green science for the yellow science, right? So then of course I'll fix this ratio up here. But basically you need a green to yellow science. I wonder why I only did 3 to 4. I don't know what my thinking on that one was. But I will fix my ratios here in a minute. And then, of course, these take 120 seconds. That's what it is. These take 60 seconds. These take 120 seconds. So one of these can do 2 of these. And this one would do 2 of these. And then this one would go into the science building to actually do science. That's why there's only 3 to 4. In this case, now you need 2 yellow science to do 1 of these. Now this is 160 seconds, but I'm just ignoring that and just giving it to the 120 seconds of 2 of these for 1 of these, and then 2 of these for 1 of these. And the 4 of them together will produce 1 more science, which will then go into the research building. So with that, I got to fix my ratios. Oops. Okay, listen, let me fix my ratios. We'll get a little thing started to set up here, and we'll bring it right back. Okay, let's begin some science. Science. Yeah, it's science. You betcha. So, new ratio, 10. So you need 3 to 1, and I have 3 buildings to fill, so that's 9, plus 1 for the actual science building itself is 10. To do that, of course, we're going to need 2 miners. Boom, boom. Do the boom, boom things. There we go. And we're going to need, now, 5 should do, right? Because these are only 8 seconds. We'll go with 5 for start, right? Because in 16 seconds, it would generate 2 carbon. You only need 1 every 20 seconds, so that should be enough. 5 should be enough for 10, right? In fact, I should even have a little extra carbon left over. We'll see, right? So that's going to handle the blue science. Now, the green stuff. The green stuff needs a little sulfur and a little bit of microchips and some of that blue science. So over here, let's work on this for a second. We'll get a little bit, and I'm trying to be a little bit smart here about just how far, how close, how things you can get, right? Can I get in there any closer? No, but we want to be able to. So what we want to do is, of course, we want to be able to take advantage. Gee, Max, those are backwards. Rotate. Can we do this now? Yeah, thanks. Rotate. Yeah, there we go. So what we want to do is, obviously, we want to take advantage of any patch by trying to get at least double or even triple rows out of it. So that way we can put a road in between and then put like another set of miners here. But see, you can only get down here so far before we run out. That's fine. You know, it's all part of the, you know, got to try to play the game of, you know, the crazy mining game. So in this case, we want to do this, do that. Can I come out here one more? Oh, that, no, you're not going to let me do that though, right? Sure. Okay. Which way have we got them arrows going? You've got them arrows running downwards, Max. That's actually probably not a bad thing. Let's switch this over to this. Click up, click over. There we go. So that will handle the iron side of things. Now we need the copper side. And copper side, copper things. Now copper's slower. It just is. I don't make the rules in this stuff, people. Wow, are you gonna let me squeeze that right in there? Really? Wow, that's actually really nice of you. I'm actually really happy about that. I can't get that in there, but I can get that in there. All right, cool. All right, so we'll take that. I'll take that. We're gonna run this down here. No, thanks. Run this down here. Run this over here. Yep, something like that. And yes, presto magico. We'll have a road. Do the things. There we go. You're gonna come up here, and of course, then we'll have a nice double road in here, and a nice double road in here. We got to have a little bit of hook on here. So, hey, you can have circuit, you can have copper, you can have copper. You're automatically going to get iron on this side. And this lane here is the outbound lane for our circuits. Okay, cool. We also need some sulfur and some blue science, turns out. So, what do we want to handle that? Do we want to try and handle the sulfur from, well, we got 1, 2 patches. We got a third in the city there. I guess probably my best bet, I guess my best bet's going to be this sulfur for now. Sure, let's handle that. Yeah, we'll just slam that in there. And, yeah, okay. You know what? Just to kind of line this up a little bit. Again, this is all temporary. I am tearing this all back out as soon as the science is done, right? So we'll run this down here. Which may seem a little wasteful to be using such very expensive roads for silly science. But what the hey, you know. Sometimes I like to spend a little money. It's perfectly fine. So here comes our sulfur. Where we're going to put this science at? It would be really great if you could put this science somewheres, like kind of right back here, right? And my whole theory is that, hey, if you need some blue science going that way, you need some science going that way, you should now have some yellow science coming in this way. So where's that yellow science at? All right, cool. Or green. Yeah, let's see if we can't move that over here a little bit closer to get a little bonus out of it. 1, 2, 3. No, that's yellow, dude. You don't want that yet. We're gonna take that shortly, though. Yeah. Can I make that really cool? No. Yes. Yes, I can make it really cool. I can make it so cool. It kind of ruins your flow that you had kind of going on here, Max. But I mean, you know, bonus, right? We're talking about bonus stuff. We always like bonuses. So, okay, let's switch this to a normal 2-lane road, I guess. Sure. And then, we're going to shorten this road up just a wee bit, like so, and then you're going to bring these over here like this, so they can get bonuses. Yeah, bonuses. There we go. So obviously, you know, blue can go this way, or blue can go on its own. What I'll probably do is I'll probably put a single road coming out here shortly. So now we got to get some green chips over here. Let's see. We'll do this. We'll go to 4. We'll go up 1. Do the things. Boop. Do the things. Come back down off the things. And then we'll come over here and, do I want to do this? All right, well, it doesn't really matter for the moment. Sure, we'll do this. You'll see in a second. I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to fix it up. It's all good. Don't panic. We won't have it looking ugly. There. So that's going to allow me to get my circuits in, get my blue signs and stuff, and now it'll be green signs. Okay, yellow's a little more crazy. So let me bring it back. I'll set yellow up off the camera because, I mean, you got to put a whole bunch of buildings in now, right? The easy stuff's over. The hard stuff's beginning. So it's always funny about how, blue and green science, well, we only use 20 people to do blue and green science, right? And to do yellow science and above, you need a lot more stuff. Just so much stuff you need. Oh, man, it's crazy. But anyway, we now have some yellow science and hopefully some red science, as long as things don't blow up. So we're a little low on the power. As you can see here, it says not enough power in network 1. What's going on here? Yeah, so we're a little low on that power. I've put in 2 new generators. We're going to just come up here actually to watch these for a second, and then we'll go back down to science. I got to make sure that these guys are going to get some juice going here. Hey guys, yeah, like you wouldn't mind sending out some of them trucks because, according to the power company, I'm out. And, I could really use the power right now. So, yeah, if you guys would just dump some of that enriched uranium stuff in there, I would really appreciate that. Awesome, look at that. So we're not building anything else right now anyway. Boy, do we ever need them power upgrades, don't we? You betcha. We're going to get some power upgrades here. It is the first research on the list. And, of course, oh, darn it. Yep. Sure, you're going to need power. I mean, you're a miner. Of course you're going to need power of some sort. So this is why we turn things on, to see what it is I missed. So we've got those. I'm assuming I missed these miners down here. Did I not? Yes, of course you did. Can we kind of... No. We don't need nuclear power for this, dude. Just give him a couple panels here or something. Can we do that? Yeah, just give him a couple panels. He'll be fine. So we I see you're actually not in the power network. How unfortunate for you, but we'll fix that. There you go. You can be in the power network. Anybody else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? Okay, we all seem to be good at the moment. We're all just waiting for supplies. Okay, so now of course I'm going to bring you back once these guys are all stashed up. And then we're going to turn on some research. Okay, a few more tweaks, and I think we got everything ready to go. Now, this is a little, you'll see some road icons. Yeah. This is a little side trick you can do to kind of boost production. I've obviously put some green science pack buildings behind these yellow ones so as the yellow ones can get a bonus. I actually don't want these to make green science. But I do want the bonus. So I've put these empty buildings behind these yellow buildings to get more efficiency. Now, the downside of this is that you do have to have the staff to fill these buildings. So they will never get any resources because they're not connected to a road, but you do have to have the 7 people to fill this building. Otherwise, you are going to run short on jobs. So I am actually using over 50, I think it's 51 people here just to do this little trick. Which is fine. I have the additional 51 people to spare. But if you're trying to do this, make sure you don't shortchange yourself because it will start stealing jobs from your actual resource factories, and of course then they'll run short, and then of course this will run short anyway. So you can only do this trick if you've got lots of spare people to do the jobs, and that's fine. Now that we have actual, almost a lot of buildings are stashing up, right? Their outgoing storage is full. True, these guys, Nero processors, man, there's the pain you feel with neural processors. It's just a thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the imbalance of this game when it comes to, you know, the nanotubes and the neural processors. It really is it really is painful. But anyway, in any case, we're gonna run ahead with this. We should be good to start some science, and that first science is gonna be power. You know it. Fast neuron reactor. Let's do that because let me tell you, I need all you cars to go over here and do some science for me. Yeah, and if you guys would just ship up some science yourselves, feel free to do so. You got all kinds of science here. Feel free to start shipping it in here anytime. Yeah, like the blue guys are showing up. Blue guys are saying, "Hey, you know what? We'll ship some science up." But these guys are like, "Oh, okay." The yellow guys have figured out, hey, you know what, we should send some science on them. Send some science up here. Yeah, that's right. You should send some science up. Do that. Do that. That's a thing. So we're going to run a little science here. These are big numbers, of course. 200 for the reactor. I mean, I will probably pick up the other two just because they are here. And I'm not worried about the mining, but I might just pick it up just to have it get the entire tree out of the way. But this, even this will be several hours to do all those. You got to remember, these things take 160 seconds to make one science. That's 2.5 minutes, right? I mean, well, it's more than that. I mean, it's 2 minutes 40 seconds for one science. So. I mean, you know, by having two of them here, you're looking at 1:20, but that's still like 1.5 minutes. So you're looking at, I mean, even if you were down to a minute, I mean, that would be, 350 minutes. You know, I mean, this would be 200 minutes. Okay, so these are big numbers. I think. Again, they did do some rebalancing with these crazy factories, and I think they still got to do a little more balancing on the science side of things because it's really wacky. Like, I mean, the science overall, right? So, like, you know, your first two sciences, you know, they're pretty straightforward. And I'm not saying that, you know, your third science shouldn't be tougher, but I think it's too tough, right? You know, like 10 motors for one yellow science pack? I don't think so. 4 neural processors? No, right? Just no. You should make that a 1, make this a 2, and that would do that. Then, of course, and cut this time down. Like, you know, like you have 60 seconds here, right? You have 20 seconds, 60 seconds. You know, like 120 seconds for this stuff is kind of silly. And then again, like, you know, 160 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's enough of me complaining. I've got like umpteen hours to let this go by. So you, of course, will, in a blink of an eye, see the result. And we're going to have all the science done. So blink, blink 3 times, click your heels, the whole 9 yards, see what happens. Yay, us! You betcha. We have, I don't even know what this is called. This is called Fast Neutron Reactor. It sounds fancy, and I want some of it. So, to get some of that in here, what are we going to do? I have let these 2 power plants run out. Bye-bye. Boom, boom. I didn't want to waste the nuclear power fuel in them, though. So, of course, we're just going to take these brand new ones. Boom, boom. You betcha. As you can see, I've let them run out of power, which has left me a little short. So we have got to get this road hooked back up before the whole city, before everything starts to fall apart over there. So with that, we hit the play button. I should see a bunch of trucks lose their minds here. Anytime now, guys, because this is important. We can't be out of power for too long, or we're going to be in big trouble. Yeah, that's right. Zip a truck up there, dude. Yes. Do the zipping of the truck things. And turn that thing on. I'm pretty sure it's good to go. Boom. That's right. Efficiency. Boom. Turn them. Yes. Look at that. You got to love going from 400 to 1,000 megawatts. Boom. Yeah. Spin the little tops on you guys. That's awesome. Now, whoa, sorry about that. That went in really, really fast, didn't it? Sure. So what I'm going to do now, let's pick our next research. So we'll go in here, and basically I'll take the propellant, and then I'll probably go for lightning rails, and then, of course, I'll grab the miner just because... Well, I'll feel bad if I don't. So we'll take the propellant, but really I got what I wanted, right? Which is, hey, guess what I can make now? More gas. I know. This is awesome. So we're going to cut some of these roads off, let these guys run out a little bit. Now I do put a little road in here just to kind of make them happy to say, hey, you're not alone. No, you're not alone. No, see? Look. It's all good. And, of course, these guys are going to keep pumping power out for a bit. And, yeah, we're just going to let some research run for a while as I replace all my nuclear power with neutron power, because it just sounds neutronium awesomeness. And red research is done. That's right. We have all the red research now completed, and it's this means I can tear down my science build and get it out of the way. I mean, it was quite the challenge. So basically, I went to bed last night, and it allowed me to queue up the last couple I didn't have when I went to sleep. So which was nice. I don't remember there being a queue feature for research, so that was new. For me anyway. And sure enough, I woke up this morning and it was done. Love it. My man. Now, the only other thing I note here is my power plants are working awesome. Though these things eat uranium a lot faster than the other ones. The other ones were basically a 1-to-1 ratio where one machine would feed one of these. These appear to be almost a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, this actually isn't a surprise, really. They are putting out more than double the power. So nuclear reactors, of course, were putting out 400 megawatts. These are putting out 1,000 megawatts, right? So if it takes 2 machines to keep one of these full, that kind of mathematically works for me, because I'm still getting a bonus 200 megawatts out of them. So that is something else to be noting. What are we doing on the next episode? Well, now that we got some science done, we can clear this out of the way. Don't need this anymore. And we can get back to this. Oh yeah, we're building some stuff. You know it. We're adding more city, more things, more stuff. I'm Max. This has been InfraSpace the Core, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.